How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And we are live. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good? Greetings, greetings, greetings. Listen, we are back. Ali, how you doing? Good evening, good evening. What's going on? What's going on? Ticket attack, what's going on, man? Listen, today we're going to continue what we had last night. We're going to continue what we had last night. Hey, Faith, how you doing? Greetings to you guys. We're going to talk about when you first meet someone. Kajal, how you doing? Aaliyah, how you doing? How y'all doing, man? I hope you're having a beautiful, happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope you are having fun, and I hope you are chilling, and I hope you all had a good day at work today. And if you didn't, I am sorry. I want to get back into this. I want to continue this from last night. We spoke about when you first meet someone. The thing is, many of us don't know what to do. Many of us, we freeze up. You know, many of us have no idea. Many of us are confused. Many of us, we're not, we're not the best when it comes to dating, right? Hey, Patricia, how you doing? Happy Friday. Bernadette, what's going on? Hey, Ali. Some of us are not the best when it comes to this dating scene, right? And when we first meet someone, oftentimes we screw it up. We mess it up, or we're not sure what to expect. We're not sure of what we should be doing, how we should be doing. Should we be giving all who we are? Should we be scared? Should we be holding it back? Should we be insecure? Should we be? And so I'm here to just speak about certain things based on energy. Okay, I'm gonna relate this to how energy works, and I hope you understand. Morocco, how you doing? It's good to see you guys, man. It's good to see you guys. Hey, Rhonda. So before I start, let me just say my hellos, and then please feel free to ask questions. Please feel free to ask questions. Hey, Rhonda. Please feel free to ask questions. Coach Mills, what's going on, man? Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I try. Yeah, so as I go over these numbers, please feel free to ask questions. Last night, I went over, hey, Bantu, the first, hey, Miranda. Last night, I went over the first few things that we shouldn't be doing and what we should be doing. All right? Kawasila, how you doing? We went over the first few things that we should or shouldn't be doing. And that was last night. Let me give a recap from last night, okay? Thank you, Bernadette. Thank you so much. The recap, you look bright and sharp today. Thank you. I think it's a lighten though. I think it's a lighten. But like I said, I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. And I want to bring this back. Like I said, this might help someone. Somebody call me hi, Bob Marley. This might help someone. I hope it does. Just bring a little understanding and some guidance. Some things, like I said, many of us are not, we are not secure when it comes to meeting people. Hey, Amanda, we're not too secure. We don't know what to do. We kind of screw up sometimes. Reese, what's going on, girl? And so last night, let's go with the recap. Last night I said, when you meet somebody, number one, decide if you want to help them or if you want to date them, right? So that's from last night. When you meet somebody, first thing first, you decide one thing. Do I want to date them or do I want to help them? And you cannot do, it's very seldom, it's very few times you actually get to do both. Because a lot of times, hey Mags, a lot of times we want to help them, but if we help them, they're not going to be our type to date. So it's going to be hard to date them because it's two different things. It's two different frequencies. It's two different desires. So we got to be careful, right? Hey, Speedy, we got to be careful. Do we want to date these people or do we want to help them? Sometimes we meet people in need of help and we date them instead. And then we get our ass whooped. We get our ass abused. We get our ass disrespected. We get our ass dragged on the concrete and we end up being hurt because we are trying to date people that need our help. You have to choose wisely when you meet somebody. Number two, when you meet somebody, hey Jamisha, when you meet somebody, right? This is the second thing. The number two was decide if that person stays exactly who they are in that moment. If they're still like this for the next 10, 15, 20 years, would you still want them? What's up, Anthony Flood? How we doing, man? Would you still want them? If the person remain the same, that if the person remain who they are right now until they end, can you still date that person? If you can't, don't go in there expecting people to change, right? Don't go in there thinking that, well, it's going to be okay later on. Because if you can't accept them now, chances are you won't be able to accept them later. So you got to be careful. Number three was don't flatter yourself to think that the person should change for you, right? So when you first meet somebody, don't flatter yourself thinking that that person is going to change for me. Cut that out. Stop assuming that people are going to change for us. People are not going to change for us. A matter of fact, nobody changes for us. People change for themselves when they are ready and if it's worth it. So we have to understand people don't change for us. So get that out of your mind. Get it out of your mind thinking that, well, I know he or she ain't much. I know he or she is crappy. I know he or she is raggedy. And hopefully when they get to know me, hey Tabby, they're gonna change for me. Stop the madness. Nobody changes for you. You know, you're not ice cream or chill out with that change stuff, okay? The fourth one is that you don't really know anyone. When you get to know somebody, don't try to figure them out. What you must do, you must learn to figure yourself out. This is the part. We must learn to figure yourself out. Many of you don't figure yourself out. You don't know how to not think all these thoughts. You don't know how to, decide if is this my feelings or what they are feeling. Is this my experience or their experience? So many of us are struggling to know ourselves. If you don't know yourself, you cannot know anyone else. Understand this. When you first meet somebody, you have to know who you are so you can know when your boundaries are crossed. You shall know when your intuition is telling you something. You shall know if you pick up a bad vibration, and sometimes you have to understand sometimes those vibrations that you are picking up, you're already carrying them within yourself, so you don't know if it's yours or theirs. This is why you must know yourself. You got to be careful. Number 5 was trust what you are picking up from people. When you first meet somebody, you must trust. Hey, Bella Rose, you must trust what you are picking up from people. Trust the vibration that you receive from people. You have to trust it. A lot of us, we know, we felt something, we picked up something, but we don't trust it because we hope that somebody will change. We hope that somebody, I hope this is not who they are. I hope this is just my feeling. I hope this feeling is wrong. I hope I'm just tripping. I hope something is off with me. I hope that I'm feeling wrong, right? So you have to trust the vibe that you receive when you meet people. Trust the vibration. Trust the process. Please do. If you don't, you're going to meet yourself, you're going to find yourself suffering a lot. Okay? And the way we ended off last night by be the person to them that you will be when you're in a relationship. When you first meet somebody, be that person that you're going to be. Don't be something then change. Don't be something and then change later on. Because when you change later on, if you pretend to be something then change later on, you will be very insecure because you will never know if you are the one they want or not. So the thing is, be who you are. Be that person that you're going to be later on. Be it now. Hey, Rosetta, be that person now. That is very simple. Now, we are going to carry on. We're going to continue with tonight. Tonight is part 2. I think I had one more last night, but I didn't write it down. So I don't know which one that was. All right? And see which one gets the foot right. Aura, what's going on, girl? Long time no see. I was just thinking about you just the other day. I was like, where's Aura? I ain't seen Aura in such a long time. So, when you first meet somebody, this is what we're doing right now. When we first meet somebody, this is gonna be a little different. Please let me know if you all can hear me or not, okay? Let me know if you all, let me know if I'm clear. Let me know if you all can hear me because my mic is away from me, okay? So let me know if I'm clear. Make sure, if you can't hear me, let me know, okay? Best way to figure someone out is ask yourself, what is this person wanting me to believe about them? What do they want you to see? All right, here living a good life. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, good. You can hear. All right. So let's go. Number one. This is part two. This is part two. When you first meet someone. Today we're going to talk about a little deeper. Now, here is what we struggle with. I say these things on a regular basis, but okay, thank you, Faith. I say these things on a regular basis, but I don't think we practice these things. And so I gotta say it and say it again. We practice I say these things, but we don't practice these things. When you first meet somebody, or before you meet somebody, we have to forgive and let go of all that crap we are carrying. Because you cannot put all wine in new wineskin, right? We can't put old wine in new wineskin. We have to understand this. This is something that we have to understand. We have to understand this. When we first meet somebody, or before we meet somebody, we have to forgive and let go of all those old crap that we carry in, because it is not good to try to put old wine into new wine, old wine into new wineskin. It doesn't work. Many of us are trying to put in all these old beliefs, all these old feelings, all these old thoughts in a new relationship, and it doesn't work. What's up, Kaiser? We are trying to put old wine in new wineskin. It doesn't work. You cannot have that old version of you when you were hurt, when you was abused, when you was all these things in this new relationship. And many of us, that's what we are doing. So before we enter a relationship, we have to get rid of all those things. We have to renew our mind. We have to see things clearly. We have to start from the beginning. We have to go back as a child and unlearn these things. We have to get rid of these things because it doesn't work. Many of us we are entering relationships with a bunch of negative feelings. Where we do that? Where are we doing that at? How do you enter in a relationship with a whole bunch of hatred, resentment, anger, and unforgiveness? Where to do that? How does that happen? How does energy divide itself? How can an energy divide itself? And say, well, I will practice resentment here, but I will practice love here. It's not how it works. It doesn't work like that. If we're gonna start over, let's start over. If we're gonna try again, let's try again. If we're gonna do it again, let's do it again. But we can't carry all these things over. It never works. Because when you carry these things over, the other person experiences it. When you carry resentment for your ex, the new person experiences it. When you carry distrust for every man or woman that you've been with, your current person experiences that within you. Because where are you carrying it? Where is it? It's within you. Where are you carrying these feelings? Within you. Where are you carrying these thoughts? Within you. Where are you carrying all this negativity? Within you. So therefore, when you carry these things within you, everybody will pick it up. We cannot put all wine in new wineskins. We can't do it. That's what the scripture was talking about. You can't carry that stuff to heaven. Thank you, Patricia. You can't carry that stuff to heaven. Hey, T. You can't take the anger and hatred and resentment and every bad thing that people give to you on earth to heaven. You stay outside. God is going to be like, you stay outside until you're ready to come in. You're not ready to come in. And many of us, this is what we are doing when it comes to dating. We are carrying that, oh, there's pee in the dating pool. It's just a bunch of poop in the dating pool. Oh, all these men and all these women. Don't carry that stuff in relationships because it begins to confuse you. Your behaviors begin to be influenced by those things. Now, I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but this is why, hey Evelyn, this is why we must be intentional. You know, as adults, one thing that we must be is intentional. We have to be intentional. You know, that word is powerful. To be an adult, you must be what? Intentional. You must intentionally be. You must do things and be present. That's what present mean. To be present in this relationship is to be absent from the next. What they say? To be present in this relationship is to be absent. That's right, Miss Virgo. To be absent from the next. But if you still carrying anger, resentment from your last, distrust, hatred, guess what? When you go into this new relationship, you haven't left the old one. Now you have two people. But the feelings are stronger for the old person because all that hatred and anger and toxicity in you and fear, you are actually more with the one that you just left. You are more connected to the one that you just left because the one that you are connected to mostly is the one that gives you all that feeling mostly. Many of us can't get to a new relationship because we are still attached to the old one. And you know how you attach? Do you know how you are attached? Let me tell you how to know that you are attached to the old people still. If you think, hey Cynthia, if you think about them, some feeling comes. Anger. Pissed off. Amazing. Thank you, Amanda. I'm glad. You know that you're still attached because if you see them, when their name comes to your mind, you're ready to fight, you're ready to resist, you're ready because you are still attached. We have to be aware of this attachment. Attachment is when they move, you move. When they speak, you are disturbed. When they do something, you are bothered. That's attachment. It's attachment. So you know that you are more involved. Many of us are more involved with our ex than we are with our present. And this is how we this is how we need to understand we still are attached. Well, you can't enter a new relationship and still be attached to the old one. It doesn't work. The old one pull you back. It's like slavery. Slavery will pull you back. It's like the children of Israel. Egypt always pulled them back because it looks brand new. Because you can't use your say, now you have no need to fear. How are you gonna be in a new relationship instead of a bunch of doubt? They haven't failed you yet. And if they haven't failed you yet, and you have all this doubt, then who are you really with? The old one. The old one. If they haven't failed you yet, and now you have all this anxiety, who are you with? The old person. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Hey Iris, it cut out? You guys can't hear me? I said we know that we are still attached. When a person says something and you get on my nerve. Every time you see them, you respond. Every time they move or they speak, every time you see a post, every time you see them, you respond. You have a reaction in your body, your spirit. You ever saw somebody came around you and your spirit just refused them? Your whole spirit is like, oh, I hate you. That means you're still attached. When you still have all these feelings, and feelings is not just good feelings that, oh, I still have feelings for you. When you still have feelings, see, people say, I don't like, somebody said, if your man still have feelings for his ex, don't be with him. But yet, we think feelings are just feelings of wanting someone. Feelings are also, I can't stand you. It's a feeling, right? You hurt me? That's feelings. That's attachment. Oh my God, you get on my last nerve. That's feelings. It's all feelings. Every time I see you, I'm just pissed off. Those are feelings. Those are feelings. So we have to be careful. We gotta get rid of those things, man. So that's number one for part two. Do we get it? And it just started going that way. Facts. Number two, When you first meet someone, exactly, Tori, exactly. When you first meet someone, number two, this is where it's gonna be ugly, and this is where it's gonna be a lashback, right? This is where it's gonna be stupid. This is where it's gonna be. This is gonna be personal. Listen, I'm not gonna hold back from these, okay? When you first meet somebody, you see all them advice that you all be taking from all these people. Listen, would you take financial advice from a broke person? Would you take financial advice from a person who is homeless and bankrupt? You're probably gonna say yes because they're probably having, yeah. But who would you take advice from when it comes to finance? When it comes finances, probably from someone who is established, somebody who knows the laws of money, how money is, and who has right now. You will take more advice from. Hey, teach me how you get that money. Teach me how you get your business. You're not gonna take business advice from somebody who don't have the business. So why do we take relationship advice from people, from a bunch of people who ain't got nobody? Right? Why are we taking relationship and dating advice from somebody who ain't got nobody? And on social media, everybody's spreading their things on relationships, but yet everybody is like, I'm single, but I'm single though, you know? That's why I'm single, because I'm single, because, you know, I'm single because, you know, I'm single, so I'm just talking because I'm bitter, I'm angry, and I hate men, and I hate women, and women are this, and men are this, and women are gold diggers, and these men, oh my God, these men, these women, and you taking it in, not realizing that you are being influenced. Not realizing that you are being influenced in your minds, and you can't even realize that you are being influenced, because when you hear all those negative things and all those bad things, it begin to create PTSD in your mind. It begin to create PTSD in your spirit. You begin to expect things that ain't happened to you yet. You begin to be afraid of things that you haven't touched. You begin to be afraid of things that you haven't experienced. You begin to have anxiety when you have never experienced that problem. Some of you have never been cheated on, but you hear it happen so often that you think everybody's going to cheat on you, but you've never been cheated on. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You gotta pay attention to who you taking advice from. Because some people want you to be just like them. Some folks want you to be just like them. Some people don't want to. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. I have worked with some people in the military that they will discourage you to try to take the leadership role. Man, if it were me, I wouldn't do that, man. Because these people right here, them folks, man, they won't even listen to you. They won't talk to you. I wouldn't do it. And you know why? Because they never had the opportunity. They never had the opportunity. So they're going to change your mind. They're going to put you... Listen, a lot of our people are struggling because they're taking advice from different people. From people who ain't got nothing. You are going to be careful. Hey, Mama, how you doing? You gotta be careful, man. So I'm saying, number two, quit taking advice, especially when you meet somebody that you like, that you really like. Yeah. When you meet somebody that you really like, and you are talking, and you like them and they like you, especially, yeah, jealous and envy. When you like them and they like you, stop it. A matter of fact, which brings me to number three. Number three, when you meet somebody and it's working out naturally, you talking, they're speaking, you speaking, everything is going well, turn social media off. What's going on, Alka? How we doing? I hung the phone up on me because I like that. Damn. When you meet somebody that you like, right? When you meet somebody that you like and they like you, turn social media off. Listen. Listen, Megan, listen. Don't take, and what I mean by turn social media off is that Limit the social media dating advice. Limit the social media dating advice. Because a lot of people come on here, man. Ain't nothing wrong with your relationship. Ain't nothing wrong with what you got going on. But the more you hear these things, you begin to think that it's you. Maybe I should, and you begin to get. It's too much information. It's too much information going on. It's too much information, and it confuses us. You know, too much information, man. It confuses us. So we gotta be careful. When you meet somebody that you like and who like you and you like and it's going smooth, turn down social media, because social media will influence you. Social media will make you think that all women want the same thing. Won't it though? Social media would have you thinking that all men are the same. That all women are gonna do this, all men are gonna do this, and it's not true. A lot of people coming on here, man, they are hurt, they are afraid, they are angry, they are resentful, and they come on here and they spread all these things. They just, bah! And when they spread these things, here you are, you don't know any better. Then we won't see your videos if we turn social media. I'm not saying to turn social media off. I'm saying to limit the type of information that you sink in, that you take in. Yeah, limit the information that you take in. So I'm not saying to turn social media off, right? Not turn it off, as in turn it off, because you don't turn it off. But limit the people that you listen to. Make sure you pick like 1 or 2 people that you know have quality advice. Somebody that makes quality sense. Somebody that you be rocking with for a while. Somebody who's not bitter. You have to know who you talk. You have to know who's talking to you. A lot of people come on here and they're bitter, man. They're angry. They are in the ego. They are in their egotistical place. They want the likes, not the love. They want the likes. You see what I'm saying? They want the likes. They want the attention. And they come on here and they repeat something. They just spit it out. Everybody is scared to death. Oh my God. We can't believe everything that we hear, man. See what I'm saying? Number 4, when you meet somebody. Yeah, Nathalie. When you meet somebody, here's the number 4 part that we need to understand. When you meet somebody, number 4 is this. From day 1, you have to set your boundaries. From day 1. Your boundaries gotta be nice and tight. Your boundaries gotta be nice and tight. Your boundaries gotta be nice, tight, and firm. Because when you don't put them boundaries up on the first day, don't think that 2 years in, you're gonna put them boundaries up. It's not gonna work. It won't work. If you wait to put boundaries up, hey Desmo, and after a year of dating because you can't take it, it's not gonna work. A lot of us are waiting too long to put them boundaries up. We're taking too long. We're taking forever to put them boundaries up, and it doesn't work. We turn people away. People, well, I'm done with you anyways. Oh, you want to change now? You want to change? What's up, Miko? You want to change? Oh, how dare you want to change now? Why now? And people walk away. Set your boundaries now, man. What's up, Ray? How you doing, man? You're going to set your boundaries now. A lot of you all don't want to set your boundaries, man. Explain what boundaries you want us to put up. And everybody has different boundaries. Everybody have different... Alga, you like that? Everybody have different boundaries. It depends on if somebody, let's say, like, for instance, sometimes we're dating people and people are gonna test you. Let's be honest. You test people test you. I ain't saying it's smart. I ain't saying it's good or bad. Sometimes we test people. I told this lady once, hey, listen, I don't do the cussing thing. I don't do the cuss. If we start cussing, I don't want no part of it. I guess she didn't believe me. She started to cuss at the mouth. Oh, I'm done. You didn't believe me. You really thought you thought I was playing with you. You thought I was joking. I just told you I don't do the cussing that Using foul. If I'm dating a woman, why would I be using foul language to that woman that I'm dating? That woman that represents me. That woman that I actually like being around. Why would I be using foul language around you and you using at me? I'm a grown ass man. You don't talk to me like that. Are you crazy? You got the wrong person. So you got to put those boundaries now, because if you wait until next year, by next year, the words that the things that they call you, the names that they already call you, the things that they already start doing to you, the things that they already start doing, they can't stop now. They're already too far in. And you can't tell them, hey, I know it's been a year, but I don't like when you cuss. What? You're tripping. You're tripping. It's too late. I mean, it's not too late, but that person won't stay around. So I'm saying, from day one, you gotta create those boundaries, and not just create them. You have to enforce them. People will challenge you. People will test you. People will see how far you are willing to go. People want to see how, a lot of people are gonna try to see how far they can go. I'm telling people, listen, I know you know what I'm talking about. Hey, Charlton, how do you start having boundaries after not having none for a long time? Great question. Remember, boundaries protect you. Boundaries keep you safe. And when it says it protects you, it means it's the people who is going to respect you, the people who want to be there is going to hold them inside. And the ones who don't want to be there, they're going to go away. They're going to be like, hey, I don't want to be here anyways. I don't even like you anyways. I don't even want you anyways. I'm done. I'm out. Right? But how do you set boundaries? Number one, you have to see what doesn't make you feel good around. Right? When people do this, I don't feel good. When people call me fat, when people disrespect me in this way, I don't like it. So therefore, I will keep you out. I don't want you to be around me. You begin to set boundaries because you begin to understand this. You know what? I don't like this, and I don't have to take it. I ain't gonna take it. I don't have to. If I respect myself, because boundaries comes with self-respect, right? And self-respect comes with love. Hey, Kathy, boundaries comes with self-respect. Self-respect comes with love, self-love. Because when you have self-love, you will have self-respect. It's just, they are siblings. They are very close siblings. You see what I'm saying? If you have self-love, means self-respect would be there. And if you have self-respect, you don't allow people who is in your circle, and the ones who want to be in your circle won't disrespect you. Because why would I disrespect you and still want to be around you? Right? Why would I want to be with you and you still go out and you sleep with people and come back and give me that disease? Why would I? So that boundary is going to be set. So you have to start somewhere. You have to decide somewhere. You have to decide right now what you are not willing to take and what you are. Some things that you just not willing to take, then you got to start it now. Don't take it. You just got to this is it. I refuse. But them boundaries got to be set, man. Hey, Nina. Identify your value system and what matters most to you. Indeed. Indeed. Deal breakers. A boundary is a statement that's true about you. It's not about they can or can't do. It's about what you'll do. I like Kirk said about the cousin. He stated his boundaries and they choose not to be his friend. Indeed. Listen, when it comes to setting your boundaries, it's your job to enforce them too. It's your job to enforce them. You just can't tell somebody, hey, listen, I don't like when you hit me. And when they hit you, you do nothing. When they hit you, you still stay around. When they hit you, you just, okay, I forgive you. No, you have to enforce your boundaries. Because if you don't enforce them, what do you expect? They're going to do it again. You know, I was in the military for 20 plus years. And being in the military, I learned that you just can't give rules. Because when you give rules, you have to enforce your rules. Because if you don't enforce your rules, then soldiers will walk all over you. They won't respect you. And so I was a sergeant in the military for 20 plus years. So I learned, right? I learned that when I set my boundaries, when I tell you what you cannot do, you can't do it. And if you do it, I punish you. But that's in the military, right? I punish you, or I show you, do it again and see what happens. I see what you did. Do it again. I promise you. See what happens. But if you let somebody get away with everything every single day, you let them do this and let them do that, then you're not really enforcing your boundaries. Hey, Lady Earth, how are we doing? Good evening. We have to do it. They can hate me, my choice to stay or not. Facts. I tell them once they hear you the first time. I try to extend grace, but I see it took. I'm telling you, listen, people hear you. Listen, people heard you the first time. People heard you the first time. They heard you the first time. They heard you the second time. They just don't care. And you know who will hear? Do you know? Do you know who doesn't hear you? People who don't care about you. Who doesn't hear you is folks who don't care about you. Because when people care about you, they hear you the first time. They hear you. Them jokers listening. They hear you. But when they're not following through with that listening, it's because they don't really care about you. And you know, in the beginning, we have to identify those who doesn't care about us because of their behaviors, of them crossing your boundaries, disrespecting you. Hey, Maria, people hear you. They heard you the first time. We are dolls. Our ears are clean. Well, most of us anyway. Well, many of us. Our ears are very clean. And when folks acting like they don't hear you, why are you going to tell a grown man or a grown woman the same thing 3 times? I don't believe in it. I'm sorry, but the things that you... And you know, here's the deal, right? There's a very thin line. There's a very thin line. There's a very thin line. Facts, you have to be honest with yourself. There's a very thin line, especially now at our big age, because we're in our 40s, 50s, 60s, late 30s. My followers usually, my folks who watch my videos are usually in their 30s, late 30s, sometimes early 30s, and up. 40s and 50s. Right? Them folks, we know, right? Miss Virgo 35, we know that everybody come with their own stuff. Everybody come with their own stuff, right? Everybody come with their own flaws. We know that. It's a very thin line, knowing that we all come with our own stuff. But also, the thin line is understanding like, man, I ain't feel like putting up with your stuff either. That's the thin line. I know we all got our own stuff, but damn, I don't feel like dealing with your stuff. And so we understand, man, we know that some people keep saying, well, you know, nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. You don't have to be perfect to behave yourself or to not call me a stupid name. You don't have to be perfect to not call me the N-word. Like, we don't... I was talking to this lady again, too. You know, I talk to people. I was talking to this lady, man, and this lady was like, yeah, nigga, what? What you call me? I said, yeah, we don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. She's like, what do you mean? I talk like that, then we ain't gonna be it. Because we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna converse in that manner. You're not calling me like I'm a 12-year-old boy. You know, talk, hey, what, man, man, listen, you got the wrong person, man. Don't do it again. Okay, I get it. That's how you talk. I get it. But if you're gonna talk like that, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I suffer too much for not standing on my word to myself in the past. Done. I know words get lost in chat. I just wanted to ask you because I respect your opinion. When your boyfriend of 10 years says, if you don't answer my phone, you won't hear from me until Monday. Oh, I'll do that. If you don't answer your phone, I ain't calling you back. Listen. Listen. If I call you and you don't answer my phone, I ain't calling you back ever. Listen, you ain't got to wait until Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You lucky he's nice. He's nice. He's kind. He's a man of chances. So you better take... Boy, I ain't never called in again. I promise you. Because a man with options... When he's being disrespectful and telling me you have a long tongue but an empty... See, then why are you talking to that man? If a man is telling you those things, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's the boundaries that I'm talking about. If a man is telling you, I'm being disrespectful, I'm telling you, you have a long tongue, but an empty head. Why do you converse? Why do you continue? Why do you continue? And I don't care how long you have been together. Now that you have common sense, now that you are aware, and now that you know it's disrespectful, why do we take those things from people? People know exactly what they are doing. If I go out there and I call my wife the B word, you don't think she knows that I know what I'm talking about? You don't think, do you think I can just hit my wife like, hey, bah! What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we putting up? What are we accepting? But there's something, if you keep accepting these things from shitty people, you're going to always find shitty people. You're going to always find them. You have to, listen, the reason why people are this kind of disrespectful to you is because, number one, they are shitty people. That's number one. They are shitty people. And you cannot clean them. When people shit on you, stop being their toilet paper. I need you all to write that down. When people keep shitting on you, stop trying to be their toilet paper. Many of you keep wiping them. Stop doing it. And you know that you are the one wiping them when they keep shitting on you anyways. And they don't stop. What's up, Trinity Foxy? How we doing? Hey, Rose. When you keep shitting on people, whew, they wipe your butt. But seriously, all joke aside though, we gotta listen, after a while, we gotta stop, man. We gotta stop. We have to be grown and realize people know what they are doing. People know what they're doing, man. Yeah, Speedy, stop taking shit. People know exactly what they are doing. Many people are too hungry of love and validation that they are willing to accept anything to get even. Man, listen, I'm telling you. We need, check this out. Number one, people need to understand that you have options. People need to remember that you have options. And if they don't know, it's up to you to show them. People need to remember that you have options. When you tell people that you don't have no options, nobody want me, nobody this, some people who are shitty, raggedy people, they will do anything to you because you ain't going nowhere anyways. Now, I know there's a debate right now. There's a lot of debates on social media when it comes to sometimes when a man is the only one who provides, he can do whatever he wants and all this stuff. I mean, he can. But when people know that you ain't going nowhere, when folks know that you ain't going nowhere, oh my God. When folks know that you are ride or die, but they can't steer the damn car, listen, you stop being a ride or die to people who can't drive. Stop being a ride or die to people who cannot drive. What are you right? You're gonna crash. You will crash. You got to set boundaries, man. You gotta set boundaries. People know exactly what they're doing. And they're gonna do it anyways, because you know why? Number one, they're shitty people. Or change tires, right? And number two, because you keep wiping them. And number three, because you keep allowing them. They see a toilet bowl. They can't. Who respects a toilet? Who respects a toilet? Nobody. Seriously, who respects a toilet? Nobody. Human behavior affects both people. It affects the doer and the doee. Sometimes human nature kicks in. If somebody keeps laying down, naturally the other person will walk over them. Naturally. Human nature says, if I see you lay down, I'm gonna walk over you. You gotta be careful. Get your ass above the ground. You get up. And if you get up and they keep walking, let them keep walking. But when you show people that you're not afraid to lose them, they behave. I'm gonna give you all some real talk. I'm gonna give you all some real talk. All joke aside. When men know that you have options, men humble themselves. We really do. We really do. When men see that you're not going to take anything, they don't give you anything. When men realize that you're not going to take anything, they won't give you anything. I promise you that. I promise you. When a man knows, you got one chance. I don't think you all know this. I think you all think you're afraid to lose these brothers. Where they going? A lot of these dudes ain't got their own place, they ain't got their own car, they ain't got, I don't know where they're going. Where they going? Where they going? And why are you afraid? A matter of fact, why are you afraid to lose somebody who ain't got... them jokers don't pay your bills, they don't... I don't know. It must be... The people must be good. This said... The people must be really good. Cat steak. I'm telling you. What's up, Black Star? How you doing? The people must be good because why do you all take it from people? The sex must be good. Like, what are you all taking? Taking what? Boy, I pay all my bills in my house and my wife don't let me get away with nothing. I can't do all them stuff and I pay all my bills. She ain't got to do a damn thing in this. She ain't got to wash no car, pay for no rent, no mortgage. Yet she don't even get the... Because you know why though? When a woman stands up for herself, man, the men... But it's not naturally, it's human nature. When you are unaware, it's human nature that you match energy. If you're going to lay down, I'm going to walk over you. If you're going to accept it, I'm going to give it to you. If you're going to be stupid, I'm going to lie to you. That's just what it is. Hey, Jesse. I mean, I do. But human nature is not the same for everybody. All nature ain't the same. Indeed, happy girl, indeed. Boundaries is important, man. The last one I had was expectations. When you first meet somebody, expectations, man. Expectations is where we go wrong. Expectations is where we suffer. Expectation is where we struggle. When you first meet somebody, expectations is how we suffer the most. Because when you first meet somebody, you have all this expectation. Because you know why? Social media and people who ain't got no man or no woman telling you all these things because they a lot of times they're angry and bitter. And people begin to put things in your head and you begin to expect because you see somebody on vacation on Facebook last week and it's not even a real vacation. It was an AI photo, right? It was an AI photo, a damn AI picture that somebody took on vacation. And now here you are thinking, today a lady told me, this is what a man should do. Ma'am, why should he do it? She told me tonight, listen, and this is, well, listen, she told me this, and I was like, wait. I made a post, and my post was liking somebody, when you like them and they like you. And she said, well, what if he likes me a lot, and I like him a lot, but he don't have a lot of money? I said, What's going on, Cosmic God? How you doing? How you doing? Right, Rose? She said, but what if you don't have a lot of money? I said, what if he doesn't? Hey, Stacia. I said, so what if he doesn't? I said, do you have a lot of money? No. Well, then what do you... Okay, so you don't have money, but you expect him to have money, right? Well, yeah, because a man should... Cut that nonsense out, man. Cut that nonsense out. Cut that stuff out. It sounds good. I mean, social media would agree. Me neither. It's like you calling me broke because I can't buy you the things that you can't afford. I don't understand. You calling me broke because I cannot buy you the things that you cannot afford. Ma'am, what are we doing? But a man's supposed to add value. What shouldn't you add value to? Hey, Tiffany, how we doing? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I pay all my bills to believe it, independence, and I don't search for a dude that's rich, but I will not put up with someone verbally. That's right. That's right. I don't think you should answer your phone either. I think you should block. If a man, listen, if a man is, if I call my woman a name like that willfully, and she accepts it, I might do it again. And I might do it again too. Because if you're gonna accept it once and twice, that's your name now. If you're gonna be disrespectful to her and she's gonna accept it and say, "Well, I'm gonna give it another chance," let me tell you something. When you listen, I'm telling you straight up. People in the beginning, people are looking at you. In the beginning, people are looking at you, and people are looking at you so that you can teach them how to treat you. Let's understand this. Let's get this. As a matter of fact, this is number one. This number 6. People, hey Esther, are looking at you. And when they are looking at you, right? When they are looking at you, they are looking at you because they are looking at you to learn how to treat you. Seriously. They're looking at you, hey Joanne, because you are teaching them how to treat you. And we gotta be aware of this. They're looking at, it's like your kids. You know we all have kids, right? Kids, listen, ain't nobody could manipulate you like your kids. We all know this. we all know this. Happiness, how you doing? We all know this. Ain't nobody could manipulate you like your kids because your kids watch you. Your kids know. Your kids know that, well, if I ask 3 times, he might say yes. Right? If I have a tear in my eye, I'm gonna get what I want. If I do this, I'm gonna get it. What's up, Sierra? How you doing? If I come like this, I'm gonna get it. If I send the little one, he's gonna say yes. They know how to manipulate you. Because they watch you. They're watching you like every move you make. Them jokers smart. When you first meet somebody, what happens is that they look at you. And they are looking at you because you are teaching them how to treat you. And so when a person begins to disrespect you, call you out to your name, ghost you and come back, go and come back, it's because they learned that from you. Exactly. If I ask why you sleeping, exactly. I'm telling you. Those kids are bad. If we do stand up for ourselves, then we are treated like we are unforgiving, petty, overreacting, or blowing things out of proportion. Not just by them, but by family as well. I don't care. Let it be so. Because if you don't stand up for yourself, they're going to keep doing the same crap and you're going to feel worse. Sometimes it's good to stand up for yourself and be around nobody. Because being around people who keep breaking you and who keep abusing you, that thing it feels even worse. It feels even worse. It makes you feel like you are suffering. So I get what you're saying. Sometimes standing up for yourself makes you an outcast. It makes you the black sheep, right? F it. F it. Because sooner or later, you will meet your tribe. Your tribe is going to come. Your tribe is coming. I got my tribe. I got my tribe. Seriously, I know my tribe. We all got our tribe. Sometimes the ones who you are closest to ain't your tribe. It's just your family. Listen, the ones who sometimes you are closest with, the ones that you are around, ain't your tribe. It's just your family. Sometimes family ain't your tribe. Because them jokers will break you so quick. Them family ain't family sometimes, man. Oh, bump that. Rose, for real, I'm telling you. Thank you, Nicole. They're just family. difference. Sometimes them people ain't your tribe. Your tribe is the ones who will just accept you and understand you. Sometimes your tribe, man, your tribe is the ones who are gonna just, hey, I don't need nothing from you. I just like you. I want to be around. What's up, JP? How we doing, man? I don't want nothing from you. I just want to be, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we good. We good. You're gonna meet those, and you know when you stay true to yourself. Listen, have you ever seen? Listen, can I? I don't mean to sound bad, but hey, Lynn, how you doing? So you all never see like a group of like 3 or 4 weird-looking people that dress really different, weird, black trench coat looking thing, but yet they met their tribe. Have you never seen that before? You all know that the weirdest people have their tribe. You're like, damn, there's a few of you all. There's multiple. Then you meet your tribe. You have to meet. You always meet your tribe, no matter how weird you are. Man, listen, I've seen so much. Listen, I think I am convinced in my mind that there's a lot more just like you. There's so much more like you out there. I'm convinced. I'm really convinced. There's a lot more like you out there. I am very convinced that there are. Because God knows I've seen people who they are just the same. Read the Quran, please, brother. If you read it, why do I have to read it? You read it. Then you should read it for you. What do you want me to read it for? I don't understand what you want me to read it for. Why should I read it? You know, if you read it and it's working for you, you know. Trust me, my mind, I've read many books in my life, and Lord, my mind has already been blown a few times. I don't think that will do it like the other things that I've already read. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. But listen, man, seriously, man. Seriously. All joke aside, man. All joke aside. Listen. When we first meet people, we gotta pay attention. We gotta pay attention. We gotta be aware. We gotta pay attention. We gotta be aware. Unlearning the behavior is hard. It is very hard. Indeed, it is very hard indeed. It is very hard. Unlearning these behaviors are very hard. You know, many of us have those natural reactions when it comes to meeting people, being around people, being around crowds, being around groups, dating. You know, we have so much issues. Like, for instance, let me ask you this. What is the hardest part? What is the most difficult part when you talk about meeting someone? What do you think is the most difficult part about it? Can you all tell me? What's the most difficult part for you? Because we all have something different. What's the most difficult part for you? Next to impossible. It's the Bible without Jesus. Nothing more. Stay on topic. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you. Stay on topic, man. Stay on topic. Stay on topic. Let's stay on topic. Expectations. Introducing yourself. Why is that hard, JP? Transparency. Maybe you're going to tell them if you are not interested. Trust is hard for you. Seeing their potentials rather than reality. Don't know anything about them if they're unknown. Okay. Having the ability to see one's spirit rather than the person they wear. Oh, ooh. Well, y'all going deep in this one. Too trusting. The initial conversation. That's hard for you, Sierra? Sierra, you shy? Sierra, you shy? Expectation unknown. I ain't said Siri, I said shy. Siri, relax. Nobody calling you. Initial You can be shy? Listen, man, when you're meeting people, man, you can't be shy, man. You gotta be bold. They're looking at you, they want you, listen, I'm telling you, people are looking at you, man. They are looking at you. They are looking at you. They are looking at you. Being real is hard. I mean, being real is a blockage. No discipline, respect. You're welcome. Okay, okay. I can't think about anything. It's exciting starting. Yeah. That's why men like you. That's why men cheat a lot. You shy, JP? JP, why you shy? Listen, man. You know, being shy, right? You see, one thing about being shy is that you will miss a lot of things that's for you. You will miss a lot of things. Because when you're shy and you don't go for what you want, sometimes you don't take the chance, you miss it. You know, we always say, what's for me is for me. But sometimes what's for you can walk right by you, man. You know what I mean? What's for you sometimes, if you don't take it, somebody else will. They walk right by you. I don't think what's for you is for you. Because that's a saying that we have. I think sometimes what's coming to you, you miss it. If somebody throw me a ball and I miss it, I miss it. Somebody else catches it. Look at football. Dodge a few demons. You know, when you first meeting somebody, man, like I said last night, when you first meeting somebody, one of the things that you have to know is yourself. Yeah, seriously. You have to know yourself, man. You have to know yourself. Not having expectations. I think expectations is like the devil. Being ready. That's right, Miracle. I think expectation is one of the most challenging things. Expectations. Expectations is one of the most challenging things. It is because it's what hurts us the most. It's not even about what they did that hurts us. It's not what we expected. I expected more. You know what we say? I expected more. I expected you to do this. I expected us to be like this. Expectation is what ruins it. What if we can just accept things for what they are every day? What if we can just go through every day without expectations of the other person? What if we just expect them to be themselves? To be themselves daily? To be who they're going to be? What if we could just expect and accept that? I think it's going to be easier. But expectation is what beats our butt. Expectations beat our asses, man. I'll have you in the... I'm telling you. It's like a learning process. And you know what, though? To be honest, we want this new person to not behave like the old person, but have the qualities that you liked from the old person. Let me ask you a question. Let's put on our thinking caps, okay? Let's put on our thinking caps. Let's try something. I want you to think back on your last 3 partners. I want you to think back. Let's do something let's bring some clarity to our own selves, okay? I can't bring it to you, but you can bring it to yourself. Let's bring some clarity. I want us to think back of our last 3 partners. Our last 3 partners. And I want you to see and remember the things that was deal breakers that they did. Things that you didn't like about them. The 3 things, or the things that you hated about them. And look to see if all 3 of them had similar behaviors that you didn't like. Let's look back the last 3 relationships that we have, the last 3 partners, and think about the things on each of them that you didn't like about each of them. And see if all 3 of them had similar things that you couldn't stand. Think about it. Think about it. Let's see how energy let's see how energy connects. Let's see how energy attached to each other. The last 3 partners, let's see if all of them shared similar behaviors that you couldn't stand. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. Similar flaws? You're onto something? You thought about it? They had similar flaws? Similar issues? Hey, Jacqueline, how are you doing? A lot of times they have similar issues. Now, I was broken at the time I met them. They all came to me broke and broken. That's deep. Happiness, that is deep. Very good. That's very good. That is great awareness. We keep meeting the same person until we learn our lessons. Indeed. What video, Miranda? What you sent me on my text? The one you sent me on? Did you send me on? The one you sent? Where? The one you sent me on text? This is Earth School. Indeed, nobody is here to live up to your expectations, and you are not here to live up to anybody's expectations. Expect nothing. Expect every. I accept everything and everyone as it is. Oh, I love it, and they are. I chase all of them so that I chose all of them so that they all had in common was me. Oh, okay, Miss Cheryl, I hear you. Sadly, yes, broken. It's a trend. Knowing the difference between the self, interviewing self. I'm still looking. God, I learned my lesson. Okay, now his next question. Look on your last three, the same three guys or the same three gals, the last three partners, and see the things that you loved about them. See the things that you loved about them. Is it similar things or different things? Single for over 5 years now, so the first one I met would put in the barbecue. Oh Lord. Why are you screaming, Sierra? Hey Fiercely, how you doing? Saying, where are the men with no hose? And then a wife say, show you, and she goes to her husband making modes for Dungeons and Dragons. I love the me in them. Woo! That's what keeps sucking us in, the good stuff. Artificial things. Hey, Fancy. Okay. We have to see the things. If you want to change who you are drawn to, you have to see the things that you can understand about your partners and the things that you love about your partners. And you will find similarities. You will find similarities. You will understand what draws you to people. You will understand what energy that you have that draws this type of stuff. They're all gentlemen. Today I learned that our energy is responsible for attracting certain people. Is the day I started self-discovery. I love it. I love it. Because it's facts. It's factual. Our energy is everything. And listen, this is why we have to purge our energies on a regular basis. We have to purge. We have to clean it. Like how we clean our bodies, we have to clean this energy. Moyi, how you doing? Just like how we take showers every single day to clean, most of us, I hope most of us do. Just like how we take showers to clean this body, we have to clean our energy, because if not, it's going to come and attract dirt. It attracts dirt easily, don't it? Hello from Australia. How you doing? And to change my energy big time. I'm telling you, it attracts dirt quick. That thing would have dust. Have you ever closed every doors and windows in your home and it still pick up dust? Where they're coming from, you don't know. You don't know where. You just. Have you ever cleaned the top of your dresser and there's dust? It's dusty as hell there. You have to clean that thing continuously, even if you haven't purposefully or you haven't willfully or intentionally put something or bring dirt into the house. It finds it. Our energy is the same thing. Our energy will find these damn dusty people or dust. Not people. Dust. Not people. Let me not say people. Let me say dust. You keep meeting emotionally available or unavailable? We have to cleanse the energy on a regular basis. We gotta take showers. We gotta take showers on the inside. And you know one of the best ways to clean your energy? How? Can he ask how? Laughter, joy, happiness, love, peace. That cleans it up so good. But the thing is, the next question is, but how? right? The next question is, but how? How do I have laughter? Nobody makes me laugh. How do I have joy? Nobody brings me joy. How do I have happiness? My life is not good. How do you have love? Those higher, elevated emotion cleans out the dirty ones. It overpowers the dirty ones. Listen, understand what I'm saying. The higher elevated emotion cleans out the dirty ones. It does. It really does. If you can actually change your vibration on a regular basis to a high or to higher elevated emotions, emotions are energy. Emotions are energy. Emotions are energy. And if you can just experience those higher elevated emotions, you will realize that you would do a purge. But the reason why we can't purge on a regular basis is because we don't find reason for those emotions. You gotta think yourself happy. We don't find enough reasons to be in those vibrations. See, for us, we have to find a perfect time to laugh or the perfect joke to laugh at. You all hear me talking, laugh all the time on here, right? And you all think that's probably I'm just slow. But to be honest, when I talk, I'm here in my home, I'm laughing. Because it's a lot more to laugh at because we take it too serious. I've been ghosted. Hell, my ex-wife divorced me. I think it's funny. It wasn't funny then. But now it's funny. Because of how she left. I was like, damn. I thought you was coming back. You never came back. And when she left, my dog disappeared. I had a little puppy, right? I had a little dog, man. His name was Prince. And I know he belonged to my wife, right, at that time. But my wife left. And she left the dog. So I'm like, well, at least I have the dog. Because the dog was my best friend, man. The dog would come on my bed and just sleep next to me. We would chill. And like a week later, the little dog just took off. I never came back. Hurt my feelings. I was like, damn, this little dog, this little bastard left me, boy. Like that hurt my feelings. You little bastard. How do you just leave? But now I can look back and laugh because I don't think those things are meant. It's not supposed to keep us back. It's supposed to just throw us forward with understanding and respect. It's supposed to just make us recognize that, hey, we're still here, ain't we? Prince. It was a cute little dog too, man. I used to love that little dog too. I think just gone. See, sure, you stupid, man. You say you felt less Charlotte? I'm telling you, it. But to me now it's funny because now me and my ex-wife talk about it. I mean, I didn't do anything. What I did was went back on another deployment. I told the army, send me back somewhere so I can get over this quick. Right? Listen, what's the best way to get over a heartbreak? Break your finger. The pain will take over. I promise you, it does. So I told, while I was going through my dog leaving me and my ex-wife leaving, I told the military, send me on another deployment. If I don't come back, I don't come back. You know, what's the big deal? Ain't nobody missing me anyways. Hey, thanks, brother. How you doing, man? You good? Seashore? You still weird, huh? You're still a weird dude, huh? But yeah, I was like, hey, send me again. If I don't come back, at least my mind gonna be somewhere else. But that's how I dealt with that. You know, that's how I dealt with it. I'm like, hey, send me again, send me away. I don't want to go. I want to be here moping around talking about, yeah, I want to be around here, moping around talking about my wife left me. Always, yeah, I'm good, man. My wife left. I ain't gonna be good, man. Shoot, put me somewhere else. Let me do something else. There's something else better to do. And you're linking him because it made me happy. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the gifts. But I'm saying, man, these things ain't meant to keep us down. Stayed at my place 2 nights during the hurricane. I have seen him since. I was bothered at first, and then I thought about lessons to take. Yeah, man, take them lessons. I met a nice man on January 13th. You even have a date, huh? And we hit it off immediately. And out of nowhere today, his phone calls stop. Listen, when you meet somebody, right? That past 2 weeks ago, I been said about. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I know that sucks. He was 17 years old. Wow, that's yeah. He was. Yeah, he was very. He was definitely due. What the hell was I saying? When you first meet somebody and you hit it off instantly, it's gonna stop. Y'all stop. Listen, I said last night. When you first meet somebody and there's a high chemistry, when there's a high chemistry, cut that shit off. It's just not gonna be good. It's not gonna be a good thing. But with a Caribbean twist. And dreadlocks too. Velma, goodbye to you too. Wait, are you telling me bye? Or are you saying bye to the chat? Are you going? Or are you just saying bye? Because something I said. I forget what I said. Wait, what did I just say? But seriously, I said something important, but hold on. Let me see what I said again. I was referring to when you first meet somebody. Seriously. Hey Starburst, how you doing? High chemistry. Thank you, Gabriel. When you first meet somebody, man, and you got that high chemistry, instantly, man, you cut that thing off because that's usually bye to that guy. That's usually like I don't even know what the hell it is. But it's some type of toxicity there. It's some strong toxic energy there. It's that I'm telling you all, man, when you first meet somebody, you got to understand, if you feel that high, if you hit it off quickly, it's gonna die down. Because if you hit it off in the first week, it's hard to go up. Up is hard. You know what I mean? It's so hard. Like when it's already high. Have you ever walked on a hill and it's already steep? And it got steeper? And to walk up more, it's harder. It's hard, man. And this is same as chemistry. When you first meet somebody and the chemistry is high on the first 2 days, and you're like, oh my God, every time you're around them, you feel high, you feel like you want to do something, you feel like you're horny, you want to touch them, you want them to touch you. Instantly, when you feel that, man, listen, it's a sign. It's saying, hey, step back. Step back. This person, because the one that gives you the highest chemistry in the beginning can give you the highest drop too. Hey Jolie, it's basically them pretending to be the likeness and you are really feeling your first. Yeah, I'm telling you. Jody, what's going on? The one who gives you the highest chemistry gives you the hardest drop. Man, it'll be 2 weeks. I know I've only been dating you for 2 weeks. But I don't understand why you are leaving. I don't get it. I just don't get it because it's not fair. Every time I meet the man of my dreams, he disappears. Because when you, listen, that damn chemistry, it's addictive, isn't it? It's addictive as a mother effer. I don't say the F word. It's addictive because the feeling is strong. The feeling is the feeling that you look at. That feeling will F with you for the next 6 months. You be meeting somebody and you have that high chemistry. That chemistry is so damn high. That feeling is so damn high. And as soon, 2 weeks, it can't go any more higher. So you peak in 2 weeks. You peak. You right here. You. If you get married tomorrow, nothing will change. You already peaked. If they propose to you tomorrow, it cannot go any higher. It already peaked. And so when you peak in 2 weeks and you have 50 years to go, it doesn't work. Like a drug. That thing will dive so quick. And when it dives, boy, you be, I can't, every time this happens. And you know when you all cry, you fan your eyes? Why do you all fan your eyes? Every time it happens. Why do you all be fanning your eyes? Why do you fan your eye? That feeling is, listen, that feeling is addictive, man. You be calling your friend? What are we talking? Are you fat? Are you hot? What are you hot? Thank you, BM's woman. Thank you, BMS woman. It burns when you. It's those. It's the mascara. Those feelings are addictive, and when you have those feelings, man, in the beginning so quickly, it's something that's effed up. Cause if them feelings come so quickly, something is off. Man, when you meet somebody, man, let them be boring as hell. Let them jokers be boring. Let them be dull. They could be good looking, but dull. Chemistry that lasts over 23 years. I still feel silly and awestruck over him. Oh, that's good. That's good. Greetings, Raj B. How you doing? Man, listen. Let that first meeting be still. Still your energy. Calm your energy. Calm your energy. Let their energy be calm. When we meet, I want to be calm. I don't want to be all hyper. I can't breathe. I'm anxious. What? If I'm anxious around you and I can't breathe around you, I want to be around you. If I come around you and I'm anxious, my palms are sweating, my pupil dilated, that's the devil. Ma'am, I think you Satan. Because how you have this effect? How you have this effect? Oh, thank you, Dixie. Thank you. We gotta be careful, man. We gotta really be careful. We be wanting this chemistry in the beginning to be high as hell, like we're doing drugs. Like you're looking for the same high that you had the last time. And that's what people do. This is what folks do, man. It's like smoking weed for the first. I never smoked weed in my life. I never took no drugs in my life. But I've heard. I could be wrong. Thank you, Sharon. I could be completely wrong. They say when you do a drug for the first time, you will get high. But then when you do it the second time, you look for the same high again. Is that what happened? You look for the same high again? Nancy said, Christian is 54 years old and I'm 55 years old. I want to be married, but he's against marriage. Let's talk about that. Perception. Let's talk about that. When you're dating somebody, number one, if you're dating somebody for a purpose, to get married, and somebody is telling you, I don't want to get married, listen, that's exactly what we do. That's exactly what you do. Listen, if you want to get married, and the person that you want, I don't care how long listen, why is my life restricted? Why is my life, boy? Hold on, give me a second. TikTok just what do you call it? Restricted me. I don't know. TikTok be tripping. TikTok should have been banned. I don't know why you are trying to keep TikTok on. Hey, Effort, how are you doing? I forgot what I was saying. I just read a TikTok banning me, and I just. Yep, I'm on YouTube too. What the heck was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh yes. When somebody is telling you that if I want to get married, and you don't want to get married, listen, I don't care how much I like you. How much I like you is irrelevant. How much I love you is irrelevant. If my goal, listen, if I have a goal, right, it's certain requirements that must be met to meet that goal. If I have a goal to have a job, let's say I want to be a lawyer, But the school that I like and I want to go to, their credentials is not going to be accepted by my job. No matter how much I like that school, no matter how much I love it, no matter how much I love the teachers or the professors, no matter who is there, no matter if I have roots there, no matter if my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandmother, and my great grandmother went to that school. Come on now. If I know that this is not going to give me the credential to have my position, I ain't going. I'm leaving. I'm going. Same as marriage. If you want to get married and the person that you are with don't want to get married, if you want to stick around and wait, that's on you. That is completely on you. And since it's on you, hey, I got 2 restrictions. 2 of them jokers. What? I didn't know I got 2. I thought I was just 1. I know I had 2 restrictions. What did I say? Did I call anybody a name or something? I don't remember. Did I call anybody weird names? But seriously, we have to understand. If you're not giving me what I want, this is where boundaries come in. But we were talking about that high. Oh, it's the drug I was talking about. Oh, probably that's why they stopped me. But you see, like when you take that thing, hey Amber, when you take that thing for the first time, you get the first, you get that, right? That feeling. And I think many of you got that man or that woman, and you got that first experience, that first chemistry, that first reaction, that chemical reaction, that chemistry. And now anybody, that first sky, that's what I see, right? So now when you meet the next man or the next woman, you expect that same sky. You expect the same skyness. And when you don't have that same skyness, you begin to think that person is boring. Oh, I can't do this. I mean, you cute and everything. I mean, you handsome and everything. But I don't feel nothing. And that's the best thing to do, is to feel nothing. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Sharon. That's the best thing. That's the best thing to do. Because when you don't feel nothing, it's because that person is calm. The energy is calm. The aura is calm. It's just, damn, they ain't got nothing. When you meet a woman or a man and the energy is calm, you don't feel, some of y'all be feeling antsy. Your palm is sweating. They shake your hand. Your hand get your hand wet. Nobody want to shake your wet hand. Your bosoms is sweating. Oh, sweat all in your chest, dripping down. How? That's something. Your body fighting something. Your crotch all sweating. It's sweat all in the middle of your crotch. You better not wear no spandex. Hey, April. Your butt cheeks got sweat on it. You're twitching. Your eyes blinking by itself. What is going on? Your eyes. You meet somebody, you all in a restaurant, and your eyes begin to twitch. I don't know what's wrong with it. Stop, it's so crazy. It must be my mascara. It's my mascara. Is it still on? Get up and get out. Seriously, get up and go out. Get up and get out. It must be radioactive. But you have, let me say this right here. Happy girl. Let me say this one last thing, and then I'm done. Okay? Doesn't react like that. That's for certain people who are looking for the wrong thing. Indeed. Didn't hit me. Mascara breath. Listen, man. I was see, See this look, Miranda? It's something that I had to say, but I totally forgot. This look right here. I totally forgot. I was going to say something, but I totally forgot. I said, let me say something, then let me get out of here. But I completely lost it because I read a comment. I totally forgot it. Yeah, it's gone. It slipped. No, I forgot. I forgot it. Because it's not time. Charlotte say, okay, it's time for you to go. But listen, though. I was talking about something before that, but I totally forgot. Let's see, you late, man. You late. You were talking about sitting in a restaurant and the feeling they give you when you see them. Yeah, I was going to go somewhere, but I totally forgot. Maybe I'll remember next time. Maybe I'll remember next time. Maybe I'll remember tomorrow. Highs and skies. Maybe I'll remember next time. But listen, I've been here for a while though. I've been here for an hour and 30 minutes. I wasn't planning to be here for that long. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much. You all be blessed, all right? I hope you guys have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. And a blessed week. Yeah, I totally forgot. It just slipped. It slipped my mind, man. It slipped my mind. I'm back from the... I'm from the Caribbean, from St. Vincent. Hey, same to you, man. Hey, JP, later, man. Hey, you all have a blessed night, all right? I see you guys later. Be peace, be good, and hopefully TikTok won't block me the next time. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. All right, so y'all be blessed. See you guys later. Let me close out this thing real quick. End it here. Blessings and love. Blessings and love. Or blessings and love. It's always good to see you guys, man. Y'all be blessed, all right? See you guys later. Love you guys. No, it's not one to stop.